An edge is just where one thing turns into another thing, but we can break that down a little bit more. Some edges are soft. They have all these transitions. Look at these oranges and pinks and yellows and whites that round this corner around the cheek very slowly. Other edges are hard, where they have one value turn into another value or color very quickly here at the edge of the lips where it tucks in. And this isn't some form of abstract artist concept either. Here I have a piece of paper, and I got a light source coming from above. So this is just pretty much one flat uniform gray across the front of the page. But when I put a crease in it like this, now we have a change in form or a change in plane. We have one thing facing this way, another facing the other way. And as that plane moves away, it gets darker. So now we have an edge. An edge is a change in form, a change in plane. Keep that in mind as you work. If you add more values to your drawing, you're just adding more folds to that paper. You're creating more physical changes in form. And if you add enough of those, if you were to add an infinite amount, you'd get a sphere. That's what a sphere is. It's a perfectly smooth and infinite number of edges. What that tells us is areas where we have very soft transitions in our lights and darks, like the edge of the nasolabial fold here, there's a fancy word for it, we get these very soft transitions in value. In areas where we have these very harsh transitions from dark to light, like the edge of the eyelid here, or the inner crease of the lips, or the side of the nose, those get harder edges because they're sharp corners. Just like we should be comparing our values during the painting process, how light or how dark things are compared to each other, we should be comparing our edges as well. Look at this forehead and see how many transitions it has that brings us from that nice dark shadow to our bright highlight on our forehead. And that's very different from the hair, which has a very stark and immediate transition into the skin tone in a sharp edge at the hairline. So start out your paintings with big, broad ideas. Look for those big color groups, and this is going to help you focus on what matters most. It's the same techniques that the 19th century masters used, including the guy who painted this and many of the other paintings I've shown you today. Think about the big ideas, the big values, the big colors, get those right, and focus on the transitions in between them, and you're going to nail it every time. So you know now about edging. Go out there and practice.